This is the Huckberry Wax Trucker Jacket. It goes for $228. It's the cheapest, most simple, unlined, basic jacket on this list, and chances are you will be happy with this jacket and you don't need any of these other jackets on the list. But these other jackets go insane in terms of quality, in terms of famous celebrities wearing them. We're breaking down this jacket, the Huckberry jacket, all the way up to the most famous celebrity wax jacket of all time because it's the 2020-23 Fall Winter Jacket Olympics! What's up everyone, it's Michael. It's just crappy outside, it just sucks. So I figured perfect day to start fall off. Welcome to fall everybody. The best time of the year, second to winter. Today on the Wax Jacket Olympics, we will be looking at 4 wax jackets and we will be breaking down each jacket into subcategories. Number 1, what are the base statistics? Then we will break down into sizing. How does it fit? Who should it fit? Then we get into accolades, which I'm pretty sure they either do in the Olympics or yearbooks. I didn't check. Then we will do cons. What is something that I don't like about the specific jacket? And finally, my favorite, I will say who I think should actually wear this jacket. So if you're interested in any of these jackets, you can check out the carrot link in my description, but let's get basic specs out of the way. All right, check out that soaking wet fabric. This is a 7-ounce Martexon sailcloth. Martexon is the waxing company, and then right next to them, literally the building right next to them, is Fairfield Textile Mills. So they make the fabric, Martexon waxes it. Interestingly, all of the companies we're talking about today, I believe, use at least Martexon wax. The last company at the end we'll talk about, they actually use fabric from India, but they wax it with Martexon wax. This is the lightest fabric of the entire bunch. This jacket can be worn when it's a little warmer outside, especially because it also does not have a lining. This is like a very heavy Oxford shirt, not very heavy at all. It feels more like a shirt than an actual jacket. These jackets are Huckberry's #1 selling product, and I think that's for a reason, but either way, because of that, they are cut more generally. So this fits me okay, but if I was an inch or two taller, this would fit me how I would like it. It's a little more cropped than the line version, I believe, but basically a standard fit. I am 5'9", 148 pounds, so sizing is good. Generally, anyone is gonna be able to fit into this jacket. You can be big or small and still be happy. Now my favorite part, well, my second favorite part, the accolades. This jacket obviously has one accolade, one major accolade, and that is that it is the cheapest jacket on this list by almost $100. It comes in $98 cheaper than another one. It kind of smacks the competition on the rumpus. It does have a con. Like I said before, everything has a con. Nothing is perfect in life. You have to accept that before you get too old, or you also get disgruntled, you know? The #1 con here, actually, we'll talk about in a little bit, because I really want to thread the needle when we get to the last product. But all in all, fantastic jacket, built pretty well. And like I said, you would all be happy with this jacket. No one would get this jacket and be like, oh, sucks. Oh, I forgot to say, what's the stereotypical person I think that would be wearing a Huckberry Online Wax Trucker jacket? Just this regular guy trying to upgrade his style a little bit, likes to wear this jacket when it's raining outside with a hat, and people that just want to be casual. Okay, next up, one of my favorite brands, because, ooh, I am very sticky right now. They're the same brand that makes this backpack. Hey, Sweet Cheeks, picture this. You're looking for something online, and you're thinking, I wish I could get it for 10% off. Well, what if I said, hey, I can show you how to get it for 90% off? You'd think I'm lying, because even the best of the best coupon can only get you like 25% off. All you have to do is check out today's sponsor, Carrot. You can download their app or their extension and get deals up to 90% off. I'm not kidding, I'm going to do it for you as I speak. Carrot's standout feature is called Deal Hop. You ever look at something on the internet besides me? Well, if the answer to that question is yes, and you have Carrot's extension or their app installed, all of a sudden, when you're shopping, Carrot will say, hey, how about we look at this through the lens of Deal Hop? They'll scan the image and say, hey, wait a minute, what you were looking at on this website is 50% cheaper on that website and 60% cheaper on that website. No coupons or anything fancy like that. It is just simply cheaper somewhere else, and you couldn't find it without Deal Hop. So thank you royally to Carrot for sponsoring this video. I highly suggest you download the extension or the app, because it really is just a very simple way to save money, and it's really significant savings just by looking somewhere else on the internet. Thanks, Carrot. I like Bradley Mountain because I like products that have a ton of hidden features in them. Things that make them stronger, things that make them more, useful? I drool over that, and Bradley Mountain is the absolute king of that. You may be able to notice right away that this fabric is dramatically heavier than what's used on the Huckberry jacket, and you'd be 100% correct. 12 ounce on the outside. We also now have a 100% Japanese cotton lining on the inside. It's flannel, so it's very fluffy. When we really want to talk about features, This jacket it's where things get insane, and it's my favorite part about this jacket. The most simple thing is 1, 2, 3, 4, uno, dos. You know that song? It's a great song. 8 pockets total on your front chest area. I'm counting the breast area as 3 because of this, which is a fly rod snap. I have no idea what that is. On the inside one day, I was riding my bike, and I found a leather tab with a D-ring on it. It's a place where you could put your tools or something like that. Either way, you know, use your imagination. I'm not gonna do that for you. But they even miss one of the greatest details on their jackets, which is that all of their buttons have leather washers behind them, so that way they tear less easily and they stay on even stronger. Huckberry cuts their jackets for like an everyday dude. Bradley Mountain clearly cuts them for someone that's a bit burlier, someone that's layering, someone that's doing a lot of physical labor. So this is an extra small, and it fits me really well. Nothing upsetting about that or anything. It's also a little shorter than the Huckberry jacket that I like. Okay, and now the accolade section. One really weird accolade for this brand I'll talk about last, but the first one, obviously, most ingenuitive. It's so obvious that Bradley Mountain thinks extensively about all of their products to the most utilitarian degree possible. This backpack has like 6 areas where you can add leather on to store things better. It has a ton of pockets, brilliantly laid out, brilliantly executed. Most importantly, the accolade I want to give Bradley Mountain is most underrated, most likely to succeed in the long term. I just feel like this brand is not really talked about enough. I think they're an absolutely fantastic brand all around that doesn't get enough credit. This jacket has 2 cons. The hem of this jacket, I usually prefer things with a rather long hem. This part of the jacket, I feel like could be double as long as it is. This doesn't bother 99% of people, but to me, it makes this part of the jacket seem a little flappy, a little odd. So I prefer long hems. The other thing that is a con about this jacket, at least for me, and it won't, in all practicality, this will never be an issue for you. I wish Bradley Mountain used some more flat-failed inseams on their stitching. Like I said, you're never gonna bust through this, but just be nice. It's like an above and beyond measure. The microphone was attached to my pants, so you can't hear me, but I was saying this jacket is suited for the outdoorsy type. It's called the cabin jacket for a reason. Someone that would use all of the front pockets and the tool slots and everything like that would love this jacket. Taylor's brother is a fly fisherman. He would love it because it has a fly rod snap. This next jacket, the one that I'm wearing right now, is the epitome of artistry, of dedicated craftsmanship, of construction quality, of materials, anything you could possibly imagine. This jacket is almost at the mecca of. This is the Freenote Cloth Rider's Jacket. The first thing is just it's 10-ounce Martex and wax fabric, but on the inside, we have 100% cotton Japanese flannel lining. On the chest and in the sleeves, we have a satin lining. It does, when you put the jacket on, make it feel a billion times more premium. When you slide the jacket onto your body, I feel like Ghost Rider right before his head explodes. What's so special about this jacket though has to do with the back of this jacket. You'll notice that it's gusseted, so there's a little extra movement when I'm moving my arms, but we can still keep the jacket slim. But most importantly, on the inside of this jacket are elastic bands. I haven't cut this jacket open, so I don't know exactly what Freenote Cloth is talking about, but instead of this just being a little gusset where I have more movement, it also has a little bit of stretch to it. So even if the gussets are kind of maxed out, I can still move a little bit more. Freenote Cloth has some of the best sizing in the business, so this is a size small, and it just fits me how I like. And it also has a very recognizable silhouette where the jacket doesn't wear you, and you don't wear the jacket. It seems like a very symbiotic relationship. In terms of accolades for this jacket, surprisingly, I only have one, but it is a very, very good one, and that is that it is the best constructed jacket of the lot by a country mile. I don't know how exactly far that is, maybe the length of one Garth Brooks song. Who is the stereotypical person that I see liking and wearing this jacket? Obviously, Freenote Cloth is a California company. This is called a rider's jacket. I'm kind of only talking about rider's jackets today, but still, to me, this is the epitome of a cool dude in California that has a motorcycle's jacket. Finally, the most famous jacket of the entire bunch, and coincidentally, also a jacket that I am not willing to wear out in the rain today, and I am also returning. The only reason I'm actually returning this jacket is because I am not... Do I have an umbrella? Uh-oh. Come on. Who doesn't have an umbrella? Stupid! Everything's okay. Stupid idiot, Michael. Everything's fine. I just can't seem to find it. I thought I had one. Oh, they're gonna be so mad at me. Everything's fine. Well, it looks like I don't have an umbrella. I figured it out. Don't worry. We'll just do it half in my car. That way the jacket doesn't get wet. Okay, so obviously, how could I do part 2 of this Olympic series and not include the Rogue Territory Supply jacket in tan. It's very, very famous. James Bond wore it. Ryan Reynolds wore it in a movie. This does use a 10-ounce fabric that you would think is Martexin. It's a very pleasant feel in the hand. But either way, it is fabric from India using Martexin wax. So instead of using Fairfield mills, they use India mills, and then they send it to Martexin and get it waxed. There is no lining, which we'll talk about at the end. I guess I'm just gonna buy it. We're gonna wear it in the rain. Sometimes you just gotta live your life, you know? This is definitely the slimmest fitting jacket of the bunch by design. It says that on the website. I am wearing just a t-shirt under this, and I could layer if I wanted to, but I would start to look a little puffy. That's not the point of this jacket. The point of the jacket is really, like Daniel Craig, James Bond, and Ryan Reynolds, this jacket is incredibly flattering on people because of its slimness and because of how it is cut. So this is a size small. I feel like it looks great. I feel like it's incredibly flattering, and it goes into who I think this jacket is for, but we'll touch on that in a second. The construction of this jacket is also fantastic. This rounded chest pocket is not easy to do. There's a lot of thought that goes into this garment in general, and the cuffs are also beautiful. And that is why the biggest accolade of this jacket is best dressed, the sexiest jacket of the bunch. Maybe it's specifically because I've seen Ryan Reynolds actually wearing this jacket, but this feels like a Ryan Reynolds-esque jacket. The everyman that's kind of cool, that's really dressed well, that's at their kid's soccer game with a coffee, just like chilling, kind of talking to the other dads, kind of not. To me, it strikes that balance between, yeah, I wear rugged clothes, but I'm very, very well aware that I won't be doing very rugged activities while wearing these clothes. I forgot to record this part, but the one con that Rogue Territory and Huckberry have for me is that they are not lined. I personally always like a lining on wax jackets just so the wax isn't touching your clothes or your arms or something like that, but that's it. Other than that, flawless. Thank you for watching. That is what I think. Next week, or actually in like 2 days, we will be hiking up a mountain wearing two different types of boots, one 100 years old, the other brand spanking new, and we'll see how I fare. Thank you for watching, as always.